Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. Today I thought I'd show you this. So this is the Hard Korr motion sensor, which I just happened to glance on the internet. I thought that's a smooth idea. So it's a PIR motion sensor. Now it doesn't appear to be able to switch off in daylight like some of the ones on your house do. It has a range of about 8 meters, which it does. So there's the back. I'll put in some good photos of this so you can read the stuff on it. Now I've had the Hard Korr lighting for a long time. I originally got some of the hard strip lights, which I'm still using. I often use them in my workshop, and they have a simple on-off switch. Now I've tested this with that, and it works perfectly well. It has the same connectors. Now the later ones, which I have a flexible strip light, they have orange connectors above the two-way switch, so it can go from orange, or sort of bug resistant, to white and variable intensity, but below it has the same connector. So I'll test that before I finish the video, make sure everything's hunky-dory. Now what I didn't know when I bought this, of course, was it doesn't come with a clip. Well, there was a clip available for it, so there is. So I have an annex on my utility, which I put up occasionally, so that will clip to the poles real nice. So they come in a 2-pack. So that's them there, or you could just insulation tape it onto something. So I think this would be a great addition if you get up in the middle of the night and you need to see where you're going, or as a security device. So on the Easter break I was at a campground and it was a bit quiet, and a car came through and I looked at it. I thought, funny, no camping gear. 2 guys on board, and the number plate on the car was much older than it should have been. Now it's quite common to get older cars with newer number plates, because in our state we have to re-register any interstate vehicles when they're coming in from the eastern states. But it's very rare to see a newer car with older plates. Yes, you can transfer them, but it doesn't really happen. And I ripped down the rego number and I turned on my ignition on my car, which turned my dash cam on. Because like my generation, I don't keep my mobile phone in my pocket. Anyway, funnily enough, the next day I was out there and for random breath test. So I mentioned to this local cop the car I'd seen and all that, and he said, well, yeah, I know who it is. I said, well, the rego doesn't match, and he said, no, it doesn't. He said, they're local lads are looking to steal stuff to buy drugs. Well, I'd just champion that. So anyway, guys, I think this will be a good bit of kit. It'll add a bit of security to the campsite at night, and a bit of convenience. And I'll set it up for a test, and we'll see how it performs. Well guys, I've got the sensor plugged into my garage to the house supply. So it's incredibly hard to sneak up on this sensor. It is really sensitive. So the lights are on the far wall. If I try and stay behind the car. Okay, the sensor is just underneath my saw table. So there, it picked me up there, and I'm still basically behind the vehicle. I'll walk you through it to see where I've got the sensor. So the sensor was all the way under my saw table there. So what have I learned? Well, normally it would be on the car, on the awning, but this sensor wants to be vertical. If you position it so it's flat like that, the light will continue to stay on. So you need to know that. So it's designed to be in that position, probably to do with the switch inside. It's not capable of working on its back. So guys, I think this is going to be a good addition to the safety of the vehicle and the campsite, and just the sheer convenience of it all.